All right, now we're going to get into a fun rhythm called the partito alto. Ba 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 do 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 do. First, we're going to learn the rhythm, play it along with the bass, so we internalize it, and then we're going to listen for the backbeat on the drums because that gives it kind of a rock flavoring, which is really fun to play with. We're going to talk about the major sixth over a minor chord, which the rhythm guitars are doing, which we talked about in the rhythm segment. Then we're going to really think about the pocket. What I mean by the pocket is the bass player and the drummer, Richie and Vinny, are really in the pocket in this one. It's just really grooving. They were really connected to each other. So in my solo, and when you're playing a solo, you might want to think about listening to the drums, really tuning in on the backbeat or the hi-hat or the cymbal, and really tune into that. Now let's bring in the jam track, and we'll go over the partito alto rhythm. Ba 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 ba. Let's clap it. 3, 4. That's A minor. And up to C minor. It's nice to internalize that rhythm. Okay, now let's start on a one-note approach. We'll take a C note, which is the third of A minor, and then the root of C minor. So here's a note we can lock into and try to play some one-note ideas while really tuning into the drummer. Check it out. Do a little pull-off. Now the pentatonic always works good over minor chords. The A blues pentatonic. C pentatonic. Nice thing to do is to come up with a melody. There is a melody that will be in power tab and in the manuscript for the solo. I'll play it now, but try to make up your own simple melodic melody based on the pentatonic scales. And here is the melody that I came up it up a little there, but that's okay. Let's take off the jam track now, and we'll discuss a little more of these ideas. Okay, the one-note idea. I really love that concept because it allows you to forget about all the theory and all the notes and know that one note's going to work, and it's great in a situation when you're playing live and you hit that one note and the rhythm section's in the pocket and you look right at the drummer and hit that note and play different rhythmic patterns with some expression, and you'll see and also here, a great rise that comes to the music. A lot of excitement starts to happen because we're locked into the groove, and that's what this whole CD-ROM Chorus and Groove Camp is about locking into the groove while thinking about a little theory, but still thinking about the drums and the bass and the rhythm guitar and how to lock into that. The one-note thing is great. Some of those, some crazy stuff too in a groove like this while you're building your solo. And you start to notice the drummer and the bass player start to get freer and add fills. Nothing wrong with adding some just play anything kind of shredding stuff. I know it sounds crazy, but when you're in the moment, in the heat, it brings a lot of excitement and a rise in dynamics to the music. Then you could go back down to nice soft. Back to sustainy while the groove opens up again. him. Let's put the track on again, and we're going to discuss the major sixth in a minor chord, because the rhythm players were doing that major sixth, which is kind of reminiscent of the Dorian, but I don't want to think about that right now. I just want you to concentrate on what the tone is like in the as it relates to the chord progression. So here's the major sixth over A minor. Major sixth arpeggio, minor sixth. My major sixth on the C minor chord and the root of the A minor chord. So it's a nice tension and release kind of thing. So that major sixth is pretty cool. Now there's tension. And now we go to the root. Nice thing is just eighth notes. Gets the groove going. Alright, now we're going to move on to the solo section. I'm going to rip out a solo for you on this great groove because I love this groove and I love the way these guys were really in the pocket with this one. So it's a lot of fun to play over it.